my channel. What are we doing today? Today we are looking at a new product. Today it is my review of this. This is, let me bring you out a bit. There you go. This is the Pointer Premium Bright Color Lapis de Colors. This is Pointer's color pencils. I found this at my local art and stationery supply store, and I'm curious about it. So we're gonna do a review today, and we're gonna see how this match up. First, confession time. It came exactly like this in a metal thin. On the back, it has all 36 colors that is represented. This is how the pencils should look inside the tin. A QR code here that should take you to the Pointer's website, and it talks about how bright and amazing these colors are. They're soft, they're smooth, they're able to go on fabrics with saturated pigments, great for artists. And basically that's what it's talking about. Now let me see if I could bring you guys, I want you guys to see the whole tin a bit. Now in opening these, this is what we're looking at. Now I've already swatched these out and did some tests with them, so it's not necessarily a first impression but more like a review of this product, because I've already done some work with them. It comes in 36 beautiful bright colors. I will give you a snapshot of what it looks like when I first saw them, and also I will also give you a snapshot of my swatch, not necessarily to show you how they came out, but to look at the crumbs that came out. They weren't very crummy in this piece, and this is how it looks on black. The one thing I'm amazed by is this white. It is very, very bright, as you can see. And while doing my test with these, I kept feeling like these color pencils reminded me of something. And what they reminded me of is the Prismacolor Junior. Okay. So I don't have a whole range of Prismacolor Juniors. I only have about 12 colors. 12 colors, 6 pencils that are double-sided. This is the black and the red. And the colors reminded me so much of these Prismacolor Juniors that I actually did some comparison with them. This is how the Prismacolor Juniors swatch out on white. Here are the 12 colors beautifully represented, and this is how the Prismacolor Juniors swatch out on black. So the white is not as opaque though. For some reason the white is not as opaque. Now as for those tests that I did, here they are. Let me see if I could put it all in frame for you. Yeah, I think that's beautiful right there. These are the tests that I did with these. As you can see, I compared them to the Milan. This is supposed to be Milan. The Milan big lead pencils, and they're a bit brighter than the Milan big lead pencils, including the white, as you can see, is still brighter than the Milan big lead. And I also did some blending tests over here with them. And this is where I compared them to the Prismacolor Juniors, because it feels the same. I mean, the quality of the lead feels the same, but the color doesn't feel the same. Like, it's a bit brighter. Like, it's not necessarily Prismacolor Juniors, but could be Prismacolor Juniors. It gives me 4 good layer plus a burnishing layer, which is pretty good. And for my test that is here, this is how it looks. Let me bring you guys back out a bit. Yeah, this is how we're looking when it comes to the little pigs here. Now for this, I must admit I had to use colorless blender for the Milan Big Lid, and for the pointers I didn't. I could have just basically layered on top. I think I did a little bit of layering here with them as well. Right here, as you can see, just a little one. And I also did it with the Big Lid, just to kind of show what I'm basically working with. Now I'll be coloring this bird here with the bright colors, and I will take it away. After I'm finished, I'm going to discuss the bird, and maybe sometime later when I'm bored, I'm going to do the Milan Big Lid just to complete the set. So now that you know what I'm doing, you know what? There was no light. I just realized I didn't put the light on. Sorry. Yeah. I was basically operating with natural light just now. But guys, now that you know what I'm doing, let me quit my blabbering and get to the coloring. Okay, I am finished with my demonstration. I still can't believe I forgot to put on the lights in my intro. Oh well. What can I say about these? As you can see, I did do two birds with the Milan and with the pointers. If you notice, the pointers is just a bit brighter than the Milan. But what I notice is that even though the pointer lead is really, really hard, it does eat away at the color a lot. If you notice here, come on, focus. Thank you. If you notice here, the line on this nib here is very, very small. Trying to let it focus on this. It doesn't want to focus on this. It is very small. Let's move this away. Yeah. It's very small after only doing one illustration with it. Also, the lead does eat down a lot. So I can find myself using a lot of these. Also, I did leave one of the pencil unsharpened, which is this one, to show you guys how it came originally in the packaging. What I've noticed, it does sharpen amazingly, but there's a few colors I can see where the lead is not centered, namely the silver. You can see it there. It's not focusing. Why are you not focusing? Yes, look at that. When you see that little hood there, it means, or that unevenness there, it means that the lead is not perfectly centered in the pencil. Here's another rendition of it. You see the little hood there? This is the lead, and yeah, that means the lead is not perfectly centered. If the lead was centered, it will look something similar to this, where all areas of the pencil, those are just some of the few pencils. One of the things I didn't notice in this is it doesn't have the lines. so it has been glued properly round and round, and I don't fear that it might split apart. That's some of the things. It does have color names. Now I'm not sure if the 36 colors in this set is the biggest payout, mainly because this is not a product that is featured on the Pointers website at all. So I don't know what's the count of it. I don't know anything that the company claims additionally to what they claim on their packaging about it. Other than that, it is a wonderful product to work with. I can see myself using these in the future. My experience with this was pleasurable. And let me know what you think. Which bird do you think is best? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.